Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, fine. So thank you, Preeti ma'am, for inviting me for the sessions. Let us start with today's session. And the theme which we are having is you people are doing this courses about leadership, isn't it? So if a leader is there, then the leader need to make some planning, and that planning is basically what is called as strategic planning. Okay, so my session I'll be dealing with strategic planning with respect to an individual, and at the same time, strategic planning with respect to your institute also. Okay, so my request to you, all of you, is please sit with a notebook and pen. We will be having few activities also, and I have shared one link to you all in the chat box. Okay, so what you have to do is just copy that link and paste it in the browser. Okay, yeah, paste it in the URL, so that whatever questions I'll be asking, you will receive the same questions on your screen. Okay, so you want me to take the session completely in English? Yeah, it should be a combination of Hindi and English. What you people say, what you people prefer? Yes?
Hindi and
In
English, madam.
English, ma'am.
Hindi and English.
Yeah. Many times it happens that we have people, a mixed people, isn't it? And generally, I ask this so that I'll be able to do justice to each and every person, isn't it? So the thing is, we are starting with strategic planning, a roadmap ahead, and you all have received that URL, isn't it? So if you could see India as a strength. Okay, so Aberdeen in human capital, and it is considered as young nation, isn't it? But the weakness is what? Lack of skill set. Whatever strength we are having as a human capital, it acts as disadvantage many a times, and that is nothing but due to the lack of skill set. Okay, so with that note, we are going to start the things. Now somebody has mentioned as Hindi also, so I'll be having a combination of Hindi and English. That is okay. Yeah. Yes. Little bit Hindi also. Okay. You want English. Okay, English. Okay, I'll have both the combination of Hindi and English. Fine. Now, unable to copy the link. You need to copy it from the chat box. It is possible to copy. Okay. Yeah. Now let us start. Like I've already mentioned, the dimension which I'll be taking today is as an individual and at the same time college or the department, even the portfolios which you are handling. Okay. So that is what is the dimension as far as my session will be there. And there is a request to all of you, be interactive. Like I have joined with two devices, one through laptop and the other one through mobile. So whatever examples you like, yeah, if you have any queries and if the sessions are going in a smooth manner, you can post some happy emojis, isn't it? You can have some thumbs and all those things you can give. Yeah, you can post. Fine. So let us start with the session. Now let us start with a self-analysis or an individual analysis. Okay. Now what we are going to do now. That is why I asked you people to sit with a notebook and the pen. Fine. Now, where I would like to see myself after 5 years. Okay. And here the answer may be both. You can have a professional dream as well as a personal dream, isn't it? So just imagine, just visualize yourself. Okay, just visualize yourself after 5 years and then introduce yourself. Okay, and it is need not necessary that each and every person need to introduce. One or two sample we can have. So what you need to introduce? You need to introduce after 5 years how you are going to introduce yourself. Okay, so just think for a while, make a self analysis, do a introspection, and just ask to self where I want to reach after 5 years. Fine. So I'm giving you few seconds to think. I hope many of you have already have this answer with you, or otherwise you might have just thought about it. So will anybody would like to share where you want to reach after 5 years? That is why we are discussing strategic planning today, isn't it? Anybody, will you please unmute and share where you want to reach after 5 years? Yes. Nobody want to share anything? It may be your professional dream or it may be your personal dream, isn't it? It may be both also. You can unmute and say, or otherwise, you can write it in the chat box also. No answers?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ma'am, personally, ma'am, should I share or professionally both or one?
You can share both.
In professional life, yes, I'm at a stage where we just started PhD in our university. So
Okay.
I'm thinking like in 5 years, I will have at least 4 to 5 students, a well-established lab because
Uh-huh.
I'm a chemist, and where also some of the research that we are doing are being translated to help society.
Okay.
That is my professional dream. Personally, I'd like to travel at least 4 to 5 countries in my bucket list, and of
Okay.
course, our children also know. We think
Yeah.
about that we want them to be better.
Okay, right.
Thank you.
So wonderful, and wishing you all the best for that. Okay, anybody else, like somebody has written gained more knowledge, isn't it? To gain more knowledge is a very generic statement, isn't it? So you should have a clarity with respect to what you want to do, isn't it? Like Madam Nalini Madam has said about her very specific dream which she is having. Okay, anybody else who would like to? Acha, somebody has written complete PhD. Okay, fine. Anybody else would like to say something here? I want to work in the university and university and want to be hardworking mother for my kids. Okay, professional dream. At present, I am senior assistant professor, and in 3 years, I will get eligible for principal. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so you all have some dream, isn't it? You all are having some dream. Fine. Now, this is the link which I have shared. Now, please give this answer whether you are there in academics by choice or by accident, isn't it? If you are there in academics by choice, okay. Okay, like 75% of the people say by choice, somebody is saying by accident, isn't it? I myself is in academics by accident. Okay, but now I'm liking the profession. Okay, now why I've asked this is, if you are doing some work, yeah, if you're doing some task as per your wish and as per your choice, you will put your heart in it, isn't it? That is why I have asked. If you have chosen this particular by compulsion, then you won't be that much involved, isn't it? Like many a times we hear that students say, oh, I don't want to do this course. You know, my parents told me, my parents compelled me, hence I'm doing. That is why I'm not enjoying, isn't it? You might have also experienced this type of opinion from your students, isn't it? So that is why I just asked if you are there in academics, whether you are faculty by choice or why I am here and what I do, isn't it? If you're teacher by choice, if you are faculty by choice, if you are HOD by choice, and that is your dream to become a principal. So, all these things are what? If it is as per the choice, you are going to put lots and lots of efforts on it. Fine. Now, each and every person might be having some dream, isn't it? If you don't have a dream in your life, what is the use of that particular life? Okay. Now, this is a worksheet for you all. What you have to write is within 1 year what you want to become, yeah, where you want to reach, and whether within 3 years where you want to reach, and within 5 years where you want to reach. Okay, like for example, somebody has shared me with respect to completion of PhD. Okay, so if completion of PhD is the dream which you have, then you need to make a self analysis within 1 year what all activities need to be fulfilled. Then within 3 years, what all activities need to be fulfilled. And within 5 years, what all activities need to be fulfilled. Isn't it? So please make a worksheet like this in your notebook and please fill up that. And this is a continuous process. Okay, you need to do this analysis on a continuous basis. Like once you have planned, once you have implemented, that not ends your task, isn't it? So you need to continuously take the follow up in order to see what is the status as, at this moment, and whether whatever you plant is going on a right track, yes or no. Okay, so anybody who would like to share? 135. Yes. Yes, Nalini madam, would you like to share here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
You mean what is the progress year wise, right? That's what you
Yes,
said,
yes,
strategic
yes. Not
planning.
year wise.
Ah,
It is first year, third year, and fifth year.
fifth year, yes, ma'am. First year, of course, to write a few proposals
Uh-huh.
because and to get funding for the lab which I want to
Okay.
set up, and parallelly have students, take
Uh-huh.
students. Third year is where we see results coming from the proposals, and
Okay.
also, of course, ma'am, it is important that administratively also we move up, isn't it, ma'am, in any
Right.
academic institution. So try and see if any administrative positions we can get in.
Uh-huh.
I can get in, and along with this, and the fifth year is when I feel, as I told you, in the
Uh-huh.
next last fifth year is when I feel with the lab, it'll something would have translated in real, so that society can benefit from it, and some 2 3
Okay.
students who could have gotten PhD from that also.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. Yeah. Why can't you think of generating some fund for your institute?
Yes, ma'am. That is why the first year, no, ma'am. When
Uh-huh.
only when something translates into society, we can patent and get something for the society,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Fine. Fine.
Yes,
Like.
that's a good idea. Thank you, ma'am. I didn't think
Yeah,
of it.
like you said that it is a chemist and a
Yes,
chemical
ma'am.
in which you're dealing, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can have some tie-up with some industries
Yes, ma'am.
that may generate consultancy for your institute,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't
Thank you,
it?
ma'am. Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
so
Thank you.
fantastic. Now, anybody else who would like to add something on it with respect to your dream and the bifurcation which you are having? Yes, somebody else? I hope each and every person has their own dream, isn't it? So, you have any dream which has been bifurcated into 135? Anybody who would like to share? Like, for example, somebody shared about the completion of PhD, isn't it? So, within 1 year, what are the things which you need to do? Within 3 years and within 5 years. Anybody else? Let us make it more interactive. Yes, friends, I hope you are there and you can hear me. 3 years, Snehal Domni. Okay. Yes, Snehal, what you want to do within 3 years? People can speak in Hindi, Marathi, and English also. Okay. It is need not necessary that it should be only English. Whichever language you are comfortable, you can speak in that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello.
यस यस।
हाँ। मैम मैं मराठी में बात करूं?
हाँ, आप मराठी में बात कर लीजिए.
अच्छा. मॅम मी पुढच्या 3 वर्षामध्ये PhD कंप्लीट करून
हाँ हाँ.
पुढच्या अ, आपल्या वाटचालीसाठी मी पुढे जाणार आहे.
हाँ
त्यासाठी
हाँ.
जे आपल्याला काही गरजेचं आहे त्या सगळ्या गोष्टी 3 वर्षात
हाँ.
पूर्ण करण्याचा प्रयत्न करायचा आहे.
हाँ, तो ये 3 साल में तुम्हाला काही पण जो करायचा है ना, जो भी आपको 3 साल में करना है,
हाँ हाँ.
उसके लिए 1 साल में भी तो कुछ कुछ करना पड़ेगा ना.
हाँ, कोर्स वर्क करना होगा.
हाँ, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग, इजंट इट.
यस.
एकदम एकदम 3 साल का सोचने के पहले हमें क्या सोचना पड़ेगा, 1 साल का सोचना पड़ेगा.
हाँ.
Isn't it? Okay, that is
Yes.
why I have, yeah, that is why I was asking this, and you yourself should have a clear vision, isn't it? Clarity चाहिए अपने को कि क्या करना है. Now let us have an individual activity. तो जो भी ड्रीम आपका है, okay, please do a SWOT analysis with respect to that dream. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1 साल में आपको क्या करना है, 3 साल में आपको क्या करना है, और 5 साल में आपको क्या करना है. सबसे पहले आपको चाहिए इस बात की क्लैरिटी. ओके, गेटिंग? यस
Yes,
यस.
ma'am.
या, so please post some thumb and all those things and emojis, thumbs and all, so I'll also get a feel that you people are there with me, isn't it? Let us make it virtually interactive. Fine, thank you very much. सो द फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग, आपको करना क्या पड़ेगा, पहले साल में आपने जो टारगेट किया, लाइक वॉट एवर टारगेट यू हैव डिसाइडेड इन द फर्स्ट ईयर, you need to make an analysis of that. Okay, in order to complete the target of the first year, what are the positive points you are having at this moment with you, isn't it? And whatever positive points you are having, that is what is considered as your strength. Okay, and then you need to check what are the points, yeah, what are the hurdles which are coming in between. That hurdles will act as your weaknesses. Okay, it will act as your weaknesses, and if this weaknesses, whether you are having any opportunities to overcome that weaknesses. Okay, like we all know that artificial intelligence, isn't it? Artificial intelligence is there in each and every segment and the sector, isn't it? So now it is very much required as a faculty, as a leader. Okay, we need to embrace digitalization and the artificial intelligence, isn't it? So you need to update yourself with respect to artificial intelligence, and there are so many platforms available for that. So that is what is called the opportunity. Okay, that is what is called as the opportunity if you are lacking that particular area. Okay, like we all know that the students are very much acquainted and the students are very comfortable in using technology and all those things. Okay, so we can't give the excuse like I'm not aware of chat gpt, yeah, I'm not aware of artificial intelligence, I'm not aware of deepseek, gemini and all those things, isn't it? So that is becoming an opportunity for you. Now we want to be a leader and we are serving the academic fraternity. So we should be well equipped with NEP 2020, isn't it? Now we need to be equipped ourselves with Bloom's taxonomy, outcome based education. Okay, so if these things are not there, then that will act as your weaknesses, isn't it? And for example, you want to be a principal, yeah, you want to be an HOD and all. Okay, so you need to build up your interpersonal skills also because you need to manage a team, isn't it? You need to manage a team, you need to direct the team, so proper team building activities, then the communication, all those things you need to work out. isn't it? So if you are not doing the right thing at the right place and at the right time, then it will automatically act as threat, isn't it? So the SWOT analysis, or we can say SWOT analysis, it is a continuous process. At least every 3 months, you need to make an analysis and you need to see where you are standing. Okay? Yes? Do you agree with me, friends? Yeah? Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So let's move further. Now, these are the two dimensions in which you can do this SWOT or SWOT analysis. One with respect to your individual, isn't it? You as an individual. That is one thing, because we need to have a continuous development if you want to become a leader, isn't it? If you want to become a leader, and will anybody tell me who is a leader? What is your understanding with respect to the concept of leader? Anybody? Who is a leader? According to you, I'm not expecting any bookish definition. Yes, yes. I'm asking your perception. So there is no right answer and no wrong answer, isn't it? Leader is someone who shows the way. Okay, fine. Any further understanding with respect to leader?
One who leads.
One who leads, has a vision, should be up to making. Okay, that got disappeared. Yeah. So a leader should be a charismatic, strong person, isn't it? Who should be able to direct and encourage others, inspire others, lead others. So he himself should be a very strong person, isn't it? That is why I have given here the analysis with respect to self, and at the same time, analysis with respect to the institute or the portfolio which you are managing in your institute. Okay, like for example, if you are the HOD, if you are the director, then you need to manage the people, isn't it? If you are managing some portfolio, like you have been made the coordinator of NAC, okay, you as a NAC coordinator need to get the things done through others, isn't it? So you need to always analyze where I am standing, what is my strength. Okay, for example, if you are a short tempered person and you are the NAC coordinator, will it is going to work? If you will shout at the people, if you will show your anger on the people, they won't work, isn't it? So you should be a person with lots of emotional intelligence, isn't it? Got it? Yeah. Are we going in a right direction, friends? What's your viewpoint? So the first and foremost thing is, let us discuss something with respect to brand. Now, what is a brand? Anybody? What is basically a brand? Yes, yes. You can see the Apple logo, isn't it? Brand is an identity. Fine. Any further answer? What is a brand? You can unmute and speak, isn't it? You can speak in Hindi, Marathi, English, the language which you wish.
It's an perception of a product or a company.
Yeah, it's a perception with respect to a product or a company. Okay, fine. Fine,
Um,
fantastic.
Brand means a name, symbol, or design that identifies and differentiate
Yeah,
a product.
okay. So you can say that a product positioning can be done. Yeah, product differentiation can be done.
Yes.
Reputation, image, and all.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. Now, whether self branding applies. whether you as a faculty can have a self branding? Yes or no? Yes, isn't it? So somebody is saying no. Why can't? Why no? Isn't it? Now, will you please tell me how many of you are active in social media, that too professional social media called LinkedIn? You may be there in Facebook, isn't it? But are you there in LinkedIn? If you are there in LinkedIn, how often you update your profile of LinkedIn? Like, for example, you are doing this short term course on leadership, whether you have updated this with your LinkedIn account that you are doing this course. Yeah, whether you have updated your LinkedIn account with the latest updation which you have done. Okay, not yet, isn't it? So you need to do it. Like
Madam,
whether you,
madam,
yes,
we
sir?
can say that promoting yourself and your quality, skill, and value as a personal
Yeah.
brand.
Yes. And it is not only your own thing, promotion. Okay. It is the
Mm.
promotion of the institute also.
Yes,
Fine.
yes.
Yeah. I'll give a very simple example of today in my class. Like I'm taking a course called HR Analytics. So what I've done is I have conducted a role play. Okay, I have given them some situations and I have conducted a role play and I have captured the photos. By evening, what I'll be doing? I will be posting it my LinkedIn account, okay, with the details of that. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create a brand not only of my class, but at the same time for the institute. And whosoever photos were there, those students are going to like it. Again, they will do the reposting. So just see the level of traffic which you can create in the social media, and ultimately what it is, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है, isn't it? So the self branding is not only your self branding, but it is the branding of your students and at the same time the branding of the institute also. Got it? Yes. Now, as a leader, okay, as a leader, what you need to do? You need to show the direction, and at the same time, you need to showcase those things, those good things with the world, so that people get inspiration from you, isn't it? And NEP also says that make your class student centric and make your class very, very interactive, isn't it? And how you can make the class interactive? You can make the class interactive by having this type of things. Okay, so let us see the parameters which we can discuss or which we can apply as far as branding in academics. Okay, like you might be knowing, branding is very common in marketing, branding is very common in organizations and all. So in this we will be discussing with respect to branding in academics, and there where the strategic concept comes into picture. Okay, you want to be known as a best teacher? Yeah, you want to be known as a worst teacher. You want to be known as a teacher whom the students like for the way, the quality delivery of the class, or the way the teacher teaches the class. Okay, what is your aspiration here? You want your students to attend the classes regularly and they should enjoy, and at the same time they should learn. Yes, you feel that? If yes, what will be your strategy? How you can become a best teacher? Student centric approach, fantastic. Like we as a faculty, Still remember few of our faculty members whose classes we used to enjoy and at the same time learn, isn't it? So how you can become a best teacher? What are the dimensions of becoming a best teacher? Anybody? Yes. Anybody who would like to give an example or can share the example? Like I've already mentioned, you can speak in Hindi, Marathi also. कुछ बोलना चाहोगे आप लोग? कैसे बेस्ट टीचर हो सकते हैं? Now, if you don't want to say, then you can respond here. Who is a best teacher? Person with good knowledge, person who is able to transfer the knowledge to students, person who develops students, person who is friendly with students, isn't
Madam,
it?
we can say the best teacher is who inspires, who understands, who encourages, who leads by examples.
Yeah.
Yes,
So we can say as a teacher, we can play lot many roles,
yeah,
isn't it? Only teaching is not the task. We need to guide them, we need to mentor them, we should be the problem solver, isn't it? We
you
should be the guide.
motivator,
Yeah, we should
motivator.
be the motivator, we should be the guide. There are so many things we can focus on to become a best teacher. You can be a counselor, isn't it? Many a times the students will have their own choices and students will have their own favorites, isn't it? They may
Yes,
come to you, they may discuss the personal problems with you because they have a trust that you are there to resolve and solve their problem, isn't it? So the thing is what a single attribute or a single parameter is not going to make you a best teacher, isn't it? So you need to travel extra mile. You need to do something more, okay, apart from your traditional teaching. Okay, fine. Now, a teacher is a lifelong student. Do you agree or disagree? As a teacher, we are a lifelong student.
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
isn't it? We need to update ourselves on a continuous basis. And nowadays, the challenges are more. You know why? Because the students have access to lot many things, isn't it? They are having the Google, they are having the Chat GPT, they are having the Gemini, they are having artificial intelligence. And nowadays, if you could see the students watch videos, YouTube videos. Okay, reading habit, it's very difficult to see the students are reading, isn't it? So this
Yes.
type of things, yeah. So in order to have that, what you should do, you need to update yourself on a continuous basis, isn't it? That is why it is said that a teacher is a lifelong student. Okay. Now, just see what is the objective of NAC. What is the objective of NAC? Okay, fantastic. The right answer is accrediting the universities. That is what is the right answer, isn't it? After doing the evaluation only, they will be giving you the NAC. No? Okay, now why I have asked this? Just to see how much updated we are. Now, one more question which comes to your screen. Take the case of NEP 2020. Okay, so which education policy? Fantastic, isn't it? So the thing is what you need to update yourself on a continuous basis. Now, ethos and values, that is also that will also create lots and lots of positivity in class, isn't it? And how you can do it? how you can develop good relationships and positive behavior in the classroom, playground, and the wider community. Okay, so that also you need to strategically handle all these things, isn't it? So if you could see, becoming a leader, it is a continuous process, and it is need not necessary that if you are the principal, then only you are a leader. Okay, as a faculty also you are a leader, because you are inspiring, managing, encouraging the team, and that team is nothing but your class, isn't it? Your classmates and your class. So core values also, you have to have the core values. It is nothing but the kindness, responsibility, empathy, and all those things. Now tell me why we should have those core values as far as the class is concerned. Why we need to practice these virtues? What is the utility of this? Because as a faculty, you are in the making step, or you are laying the foundation towards the leadership. Okay, becoming a faculty is the building block, you can say, because here it is what you are managing the class, you are learning the leadership skills. So if you are learning the leadership skills from a class teacher to a portfolio head to an HOD to a college head, that is what is the journey all about. Then from principal to you can become a dean, isn't it? All those things moves in a proper way. So each and every step demands this type of virtues. Okay. Will anybody share some experience of yours, like in class, how you have handled and all those things? And you know, a classroom is the right place where you can learn all those things. Why? How and why? How you can learn in classroom? Because you need to deal with different types of people, the diverse type of people, or you can say the diverse type of students. You may be having a slow learner group, you may be having a hyperactive students. Okay, you are having people or the students coming from different socio-economic background, with different region, different religion, different looks, isn't it? So each and everybody need to be handled in total impartial manner. Okay, so what is your viewpoint? I'm having little water. Yeah, what is your viewpoint here? Anybody? Whether all these things are required as a faculty, and whether all these things are required as a leader also? Yeah, both the things are different. Both the things are same, isn't it? So your classroom is your practice section, isn't it? There you can handle all those things, and in process you can learn all those things. Okay, just see the classroom ethos. It is nothing but it deals with equity, the fair chance to each and everybody, isn't it? That is what you will learn when you will become a leader. You should be an impartial person, isn't it? You should provide voice to each and every person. The listening capacity you should have. Okay, so how you can inculcate this in students, and in turn you can learn. I'm going to show you a activity here. It is nothing but the participative learning.
ये तस्वीर है ख्वाबों के रंगों की, खुशियों की, सपनों की, अपनों की। ये तस्वीर है जादू के लम्हों की, मेरे दिल के सभी गतेरों की। मेरे दिल की ये बगिया है, ये इस गुलशन की कलियां है, यहाँ हर फूल 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 ब्यूटीफुल। मेरे दिल है और किया है, सुकून वाली ये इंडिया है, यहाँ हर पल यहाँ करते इशारे हैं, मगर प्यार उसी
So here what I'm trying to show you people, like how you can give fair chance and equal chance to each and every person in your classroom. That is what is expected when you become a leader. Okay, when you become a leader and when you are having a team where you need to manage each and every person in an impartial manner, not only manage, but you become instrumental in developing them and nurturing them. Okay, so it is need not necessary that it should be always in class. Just see out of class, beyond classroom.
यारो जी भर के जिले पर लगता है आजकल दौर अपना आएगा यारो जो खुद पे हो यकीन तो जिंदगी हंसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा यारो जी भर के जिले पर लगता है आजकल दौर अपना आएगा यारो जो खुद पे हो यकीन तो जिंदगी हंसी तुझे कल बुलाएगा है जुनून
So all these things are nothing but the effort towards self branding as a best faculty. Okay, it is nothing but the self branding as a best faculty, and you should be instrumental in engaging them in a proper manner and at the same time providing them a safety environment. Okay, so this is nothing but you can say the way in which you are developing as a leader. It is the process of development as a leader. So here your training happens in your own classroom. Okay, now as a leader out of the institute, you need to engage people, isn't it? You need to ensure that people are okay, people are mentally and physically should be engaged towards the work, isn't it? Then only the learning, proper learning will happen. Then only, for example, if your staff is not physically and mentally involved in the task which you are given, how your institute is going to flourish. Okay, so this what all things we have discussed, it is nothing but the ways and the activities which you can do as a faculty and which leads to the overall development of the student. In similar manner, when you become a head of the institute, you need to identify this type of things where you can build up the competency of your staff and automatically develop more leadership qualities in them. Okay, now try to give a voice, or you can say that whatever points they want to discuss, please try to listen them and encourage creativity in them. Okay, just see this. what you have seen here, it is nothing but the innovation. Okay, so what all things we have discussed so far? It is self branding, and self branding as a best teacher, self branding as a best faculty. Okay, so anybody who would like to add something to it? How you can encourage innovation? Like nowadays people say that don't depend only, yeah, don't focus only on the traditional method, think beyond, isn't it? And if you could think beyond, then ultimately you will land up the concept of out of box thinking, lateral thinking, design thinking and all, isn't it? So far we have discussed self branding with respect to best faculty. Okay, so as a faculty, our prime job is to teach and to become a best faculty. That is the first dimension of strategic planning. Now, only teaching is not going to suffice the purpose, isn't it? So the second thing which we need to focus is research. Now, why research? Why research? Whether research is only publishing the paper, whether research is only doing the PhD, why basically research? Yes, anybody? Like I've shown you the participative way of teaching. Okay, to identify the new way of teaching. Don't you think it needs research? You should have some readings, isn't it? You should need to do some research with respect to what is the latest way of pedagogy which is prevailing, what new things you need to do. You need to do some web surfing. You need to read some books or websites. Even you need to refer. Okay, you need to refer the institutes which are national level importance institutes, what they are doing, whether I can have this type of things in my college also. Okay, so research does not mean only publishing the paper. Okay, research does not mean only doing the PhD. It is an extra mile which you need to travel and you need to explore so that you can come up with so many things, isn't it? So publication, okay, go for some good publications. Okay, Scopus publications, SCI publications, go for some conferences. Now, what is the utility of going to conferences? Not only paper presentation, but it helps in networking also, isn't it? Collaboration and networking is very important. Okay, networking, collaboration, all these things are very, very important, isn't it? So going for a conference also pays a lot. Fine. And whenever you are considering a conference, you need to focus on those conferences which are taken in a very, very serious note. Nowadays, people are very keen to attend the conferences, but you know what they generally do? They focus on which city and what are the sightseeing available there, isn't it? That is not going to suffice the purpose, isn't it? No, don't mix your professional and personal things. Yeah, you have already done your paper presentation and all the things you have done, and then you are going for a sightseeing thing, then it's okay. Okay, so knowledge gaining, knowledge hiding, and knowledge sharing. These are very, very important concepts. Okay, like for example, we need to on continuous basis upgrade ourselves. Okay, so whatever upgradation we are doing, that should not be kept, or don't do this knowledge hiding things. If you are gaining something new, please share with others. We generally don't share in fear of losing the importance. We generally don't share in fear of losing or in fear of developing others, isn't it? As a leader, you need to develop them. As a leader, you need to inspire them. As a leader, you need to show them, you need to tell them, these are the new things, please update in this area, isn't it? So don't go for knowledge hiding. Once you have gained the knowledge, please collaborate and learn. Knowledge sharing is very, very important. Fine. Like it is like you are lighting a candle, it need to be kept at a height, then you get the light can be spreaded, isn't it? That should be the philosophy which you should have. Now please tell me whether it is survival of the fittest or survival of the weakest. What is your objective? Whether you want to make a group of students for some activity, whether you focus on only the active students, yeah, whether you make a mix of students, what it should be? It should be survival of the weakest, isn't it? It should be survival of the weakest because as a leader, you are a mentor also. Okay, so you need to identify the weak pulse among the group, and then you need to provide them the guidance, then only it is going to work, isn't it? If the good people are there, if strength people are there, they don't need you at all, isn't it? So the people with very weak, and the people like even in your classroom also, focus on those students. Okay, focus on those students who have a complex to open up. Now, we can hear many people saying that 24 hours is not enough for me. Have you heard this dialogue? Yes. And have you heard about any people, any person who is having more than 24 hours? But still, there are people who are very, very successful and who are failure. What may be the reason? What may be the reason? Anybody? What you can see on the screen? You can see today's date. Yes. What is the significance here? What is the significance of today's date? Don't refer to Google, huh? Google will give you some different answer which I am not going to give. National Education Day. Okay. My answer to this is, this date is not going to come again, isn't it? So time and tide never waits for anybody. So make utilization of your time to the fullest, or otherwise you will repent. Oh, I was having an opportunity, I have not done that. Now what I can say, you need to say sorry to yourself, isn't it? So the thing is effective utilization. Now, in order to do the effective utilization, will anybody tell me what are the time wasters? You should have an idea about the time wasters, isn't it? What are the major time wasters? Yes, anybody? What are the things in which we generally waste our time? No answers? What about mobile phone? Isn't it? My voice is audible, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, reels, right. Reels, then we can say online shopping centers, gossiping, social media, procrastination, sleeping, all these things are what? It is nothing but the time wasters. Okay, so you should have a control on all these things. Okay, now how you can have a self control? Like you need to identify the most important thing in your life. Yeah, you need to identify those things you like the most and try to have a control on it. Okay, like for example, if you are more pro in doing shopping with online mode, and you spend lots of time looking to the different things available in the online shops. Okay, so have a control on this by just taking a decision, like, in this week I'm not going to open any website of online shopping. I'm not going to spend a penny on it. Okay, so in similar manner, if you think one week is so very difficult to control, then start with 2 days, isn't it? So if you want to utilize your time in a proper way, you need to understand the time wasters. Then only you will be able to see. Like I was telling you about mobile, just see a very funny video. Many a times we are so very engrossed in mobile, isn't it? It happens because you are so very engrossed. So generally we say that time is money, but you can make money, but you can't make time. Isn't it? The time gone is gone forever. So this is the metrics, or this is the priority metrics from where you can understand how you can prioritize your things. Okay, like for example, if you want to complete your PhD, if you are aiming to become a professor. Okay, so if you want to become a professor, PhD is must. Okay, you should have experience as an associate professor. You should have good number of publications and all those things, isn't it? So you need to prioritize which things are more important. Okay, like nowadays each and every institute is focusing on publications. So you need to see which things are more important. Like if you could see this green part, what it says, it is very urgent and important, do it now. Okay, but if you could see here, it is not that urgent but important, you can schedule a time to do it, isn't it? You can do it afterwards also. Now here it is urgent but not that important, you can ask somebody or you can delegate that. As a leader also you should know how to delegate the things, and also you should know how to say no, isn't it? So becoming a leader is what? Becoming a leader, you are learning the skill how to get the things done through others. Okay, and the things which are not important, not urgent, delete it. Like watching so much of reels, watching so much of web series, having an addiction towards OTT platform, gossiping, sleeping, then procrastination, ignoring the work. Okay, all these things are what? All these things are not important, not urgent, so you can delete it. If you are not doing the task within the time, then ultimately you will land up in lots and lots of stress. That is why I said, if there is an advertisement, you know that there is an advertisement coming within 1 year for the post of an associate professor. What you need to do? You need to see, you need to check where I am standing, whether the eligibility criteria matches or not matches, isn't it? Still I am having 1 year time. Okay, so you can do so many activities. And if you are not doing, ultimately what happen? Your juniors may march forward and you will stay at the same place, which will ultimately lead to depression, jealous, and all those things. Okay, so whenever you are doing some task, if you are not doing in a right time, that will ultimately lead to lots and lots of stress, and that will ultimately lead to your health issues also. So please try to find out the red flag. So before making any strategy, you need to make a self awareness of self. Like what are your strengths, What are your points? Isn't it? Like, for example, if you are a self driven, self motivated person, then that will be a strength. Okay, if you are not a self driven person, if you are not a self motivated person, and you want somebody should come to you and should encourage you and say good words to you and should give an injection of motivation, then you will walk away from your dream. Okay, so if you want to make a strategy and you want to make that strategy work, implement, then you should have that much mental strength so that it will work. Or otherwise, what we will do, we will just make a strategy on paper and we just forget it, isn't it? A strategy in paper, I mean, the strategy on paper and which you are not implementing at the right time, that strategy is of no use at all. Okay, yes, friends, you want to say something on this? Are you people there? Like, whenever I'm asking some question, I'm taking little water also. Okay, so that is a water break for me. Anybody who would like to say something here? Are we going in a right direction? You have any queries? If your strategy is failing, and you know, when you are making a strategy, lots and lots of homework and research needed to be done. Okay, just see when the strategy fails. So, what you have seen, yes, it is nothing but each and every person was waiting for that dollar, isn't it? That is what is the market is. That is what is the competition is. Okay, if you fail in implementing the strategy at the right time, there are so many people who are already there to overcome or overshadow you, isn't it? So, whenever you're making a strategy, you should be so very thorough about the strategy, looking to the complete ecosystem. Fine. I hope the video was good. Yes, friends. Now, whatever work you are doing, be passionate about what you're doing. That is why I started my presentation by asking whether you are a faculty by accident or by choice. Okay, so whatever you're doing, be passionate about what you're doing. Just watch this video.
I think I had a passion to play. That was a different. A lot of people, I will change the subject slightly. आजकल मैं बहुत सुनता हूँ टीवी पे, बहुत प्रेशर है, आईपीएल खेलते हैं, बहुत प्रेशर है, तो मैं एक ही चीज कहता हूँ, मत खेलो. You know, ये प्रेशर क्या होता है? खिलाड़ी को फर्स्ट थिंग, आपको पैशन है तो प्रेशर नहीं होना चाहिए. एंड ये वर्ड, अमेरिकन वर्ड आ जाते हैं ना, ये प्रेशर है, डिप्रेशन है, ये मेरे को नहीं समझ आता. मैं तो एक फार्मर हूँ, वहां से आया हूँ. हम तो एंजॉय करने के लिए खेलते हैं, और एंजॉयमेंट में प्रेशर हो ही नहीं सकता. एंड आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड, ये इन बच्चों को भी बोलते हैं जो पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं, इनको भी. आई वेंट टू दिस, एक स्कूल में गया तो वो बच्चे 10th के 11th के बोले बहुत प्रेशर है. I said, अच्छा आपको भी प्रेशर है? एसी स्कूल में पढ़ते हो, माँ बाप फीस देते हैं, टीचर आपको हाथ नहीं लगा सकता, और आपको प्रेशर है. हमारे टाइम में पूछो प्रेशर क्या है? टीचर पहले थप्पड़ मारता था, फिर पूछता था कहाँ हो, थप्पड़ क्यों मारा. आज के बच्चों को आप टच कर सकते हो कोई? तो इनको प्रेशर कैसे? माँ बाप फीस देते हैं, कितनी वो मेहनत करते हैं, फिर बच्चे आके बोलते हैं प्रेशर है. तो मैं उनको बोलता हूँ इसको प्लेजर में चेंज कर लो, इट्स में फन में चेंज कर लो. प्रेशर नहीं होना चाहिए. प्रेशर इज अ वेरी रॉन्ग वर्ड. When you are in love, it's not a pressure. And I love my game, so it cannot be pressure. हम तो ये कहते थे आज भगवान बारिश नहीं करना, हमें खेलना है, तो वो प्लेजर है, प्रेशर नहीं है. सो मैं सब बच्चों को यही कहूँगा आज कि आप इस पढ़ाई को एंजॉय करो. एंजॉय में रिजल्ट बड़ा अच्छा है.
So, whatever you are doing, okay, be passionate about it, isn't it? Now, becoming a leader is not an easy task. It's a very, very challenging thing. So, in order to embrace that challenge, you should come out of the comfort zone. Okay, as a leader, you should be a risk taking person. You should have the guts to speak. You need to stand for your people. There are so many responsibilities the leader need to do. Okay, so the first and foremost thing is what? You need to come out of your comfort zone and enter into growth and impact zone. Okay, and this is possible if you do the things, if you update yourself on an extra basis. Okay, and there is one more thing which we have observed. People have so much of knowledge. Okay, that also becomes very, very dangerous. Okay, that is nothing but I know everything, isn't it? Just watch this funny video.
हमेशा सोचते थे कि बचपन कितना अच्छा था, कोई टेंशन नहीं थी, सिर्फ एंजॉयमेंट एंजॉयमेंट, कितनी खुशियाँ थी. क्यों? क्योंकि बचपन में हम लोग को कोई नॉलेज ही नहीं थी. अब मेरे पास इतनी नॉलेज आ गई है कि हमें नॉलेज को बहुत ऊपर खुशियाँ मिली. पहले बचपन में जो होता था खाते थे, पीते थे, खुश रहते थे, एंजॉय करते थे. अब हेल्दी अनहेल्दी कितनी नॉलेज आ गई कि ना हम हेल्दी खा पाते, ना ही हम अनहेल्दी खा पाते. बचपन हमारे 20-25 दोस्त, जिसमें से 5-6 तो हमारे बेस्ट फ्रेंड थे, जिनके साथ हम खेलते कूदते थे, खुश रहते थे। अब नॉलेज की वजह से पहले तो हमारे दोस्त कम हुए और आज हमारी नॉलेज का ये स्तर है कि हमें सब इतने तुच्छ लगते हैं कि हमारा कोई दोस्त ही नहीं है। फिर घर पर आए, घर में भी हमें धीरे धीरे ये रिश्तेदार बताओ ऐसी बात बोल रहा है, इसको लग रहा है नॉलेज नहीं है इसमें, क्योंकि हमें एक्स्ट्रा नॉलेज है हर फील्ड की। तो नॉलेज ने हमको ज्ञान तो बहुत दिया, पर वो लोग नहीं है जिनके ऊपर हम अपना ज्ञान निकाल सकें। पहले लोग 7-7 8-8 बच्चे पाल लेते थे, कहते थे पता ही नहीं चला कब पल गए। अब यहाँ एक बच्चा पालने में इतनी दिक्कतें हो जा रही है, जनरल पेरेंटिंग करनी, कहीं बच्चा फील ना कर जाए, कहीं बच्चे की साइकोलॉजी प्रेशर ना पड़ जाए, ना मार पा रहे ना बच्चा पाल पा रहे। पहले के लोग शादियां करते थे और 50-50 साल निभा लेते थे, खुशी खुशी निभा लेते थे, क्योंकि पहले लेडीज घर के काम कर लेती थी, उनको नॉलेज ही नहीं थी अपने अधिकारों की, उनके साथ गलत हो रहा है ये हो रहा है। अब इतनी नॉलेज आ रही है कि गलत ना हो तो भी लेडीज लगता है कि मेरे साथ कुछ गलत तो नहीं हो, क्योंकि उनको एक्स्ट्रा इतनी नॉलेज है कि वो कंधे से कंधा मिला के चलेंगे, हम तो बराबर है भाई। पहले घर में जो चीज़ पापा ले आते थे, जितना पैसा ले आते थे, उसी में खुशी खुशी सब लोग अपना मिल बांट के रहते थे। अब पैसा इतने कमाने की टेक्निक है, ना ही पैसा कमा पा रहे, ना ही पैसे को खर्च कर पा रहे, ना ही इंजॉयमेंट कर पा रहे और ना ही जो है खुश रह पा रहे। तो करे तो क्या करें? और धर्म कर्म की नॉलेज आ गई कि ना हम ठीक से धर्म निभा पा रहे हो, ना ही हम अच्छे कर्म कर पा रहे हैं। तो नॉलेज हमको नॉलेज लेके हमने क्या करेगा? कहाँ से वो लोग आज डिग्रियाँ लेके टहल रहे सड़कों पर, जिनके पास नॉलेज नहीं होती थी, कहाँ से कहाँ पहुँच रहे हैं। नॉलेज हमको आगे की तरफ ले जा रही है कि पीछे की तरफ खींच रही है, मुझे तो यही।
So I hope you enjoyed this video, even though it was Hindi.
हमेशा सोचते थे
We will just try to brief you about it. The thing is, what many a times people don't want to update themselves because they think they know everything, isn't it? They have so much of knowledge, like they are highly knowledgeable, so they are not able to live a smooth life. Okay, so that is why every time it is said that learn to unlearn and unlearn to relearn, adaptability and accept change, isn't it? So the thing is, what many a times what people say, they have this type of attitude like they know everything. So why we should listen to others? Why we should learn something new? Why we should pay attention to others? Okay, so that is not the right choice. If you want to be a super duper leader, then you should know how to unlearn the old things and how to relearn and adaptability and how to accept the change. Okay, I think somebody's mic is on. Please keep your mic on a mute mode. Now, being a leader, the first and foremost thing is what? The strategic thing is what? You should be very, very proactive, isn't it? Don't be reactive. Try to be proactive. Don't wait that somebody will come to you and they will tell you and then you will do it. That is a reactive thing. That is a reactive attitude, and it is not going to work for a long time. Okay, so it's better to be proactive. Try to see what are the things are changing, explore more and take advantage of it. Then only you will be a leader as you will be a successful leader, and people will look upon you to learn something new. Okay, so don't be reactive, be proactive. That is why I have shown the turtle here. The turtle, he himself takes the initiatives. If you touch the turtle, the neck will be inside, isn't it? So in order to put its neck out, he himself takes the efforts. That is why for proactiveness I have shown the turtle over here. Okay, stay focused. Like ups and downs are part and parcel of the life. Many a times we lack focus, isn't it? Like we get carried away, we get distracted, and so many things happens. And ups and downs are part and parcel of the life. Challenges are bound to come, isn't it? There is not a single person who has not faced any challenges. Now, kill the devil or the demon. Who's the devil in your life? Who's the devil? Devil is nothing but the procrastination. Devil is nothing but the self-doubt, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-belief. All these things are considered as the devil. And who can kill them? You yourself can only kill them. Nobody can kill them. You need to fight with them with your willpower. Then only you will be able to kill them, isn't it? And try to be a positive person always. Just read this sentence. What you can see here, laziness kills ambition, anger kills wisdom, fear kills dream, ego kills growth, jealousy kills peace, doubt kills confidence. But you just read right to left. The negative sentences can be converted it into positive. Just give a try. Yes, you can convert the negative into positive. Ambition kills laziness, wisdom kills anger, isn't it? Now, why this has been given? This example has been given like as a human being, negative as well as the positive thoughts comes to our mind. But there should be a reality check in order to know whether your negative thoughts are overpowering your positive thoughts. If yes, then you need to provide the treatment, and the treatment is nothing but meditation, reading good books, listening to good podcast, having good friends, having good experiences. Okay, that is why try to be a positive person always. Integrity, what you say, what you preach, you need to practice, isn't it? Your say is something else, your preaching is something else, and if your action is something else, then you won't be a person with integrity. Okay, so whenever you are making a strategic plan, you need to pay attention to all those things. Okay, so integrity and all these things focuses on you as an individual. Okay, so what you say, what you preach, you need to practice it. Now, we all know that failures are part of life, isn't it? Like, let us take an example. You have sent a paper to a very good publisher, the paper got rejected. Okay, so will you say that, oh, enough is enough now, I'm not going to publish any paper? Isn't it? That is not the right choice. What you have to do, you need to again try, isn't it? So this is a golden word which you should implement in your life, and that is nothing but restart, reset, and refocus. Okay, that is why in the starting itself I told you about the SWOT analysis, and this SWOT analysis need to be conducted at least every 3 months, so that you can get a chance to know where you are standing at this moment, and what is your dream, and how much more miles you need to walk to reach towards that dream. Okay, that is why always have this philosophy: restart, reset, and refocus. So I have already told failure are part of each and everybody's life. Okay, so stand back, bounce back, fight, and have the willpower to achieve and conquer the world. Okay, that is where the focus comes into picture. Now, want to be successful, want to be a leader, shed this virus of I, me, myself. Leader is a person who stands for the people. Okay, the suggested is we, ours, and ourselves, isn't it? Collaboration, cooperation, coordination, all these things are the golden words which is required. So practice all those things. Fine. Okay, because ultimately it is what, it is not only your growth, it is sabka saath sabka vikas. If you only grow, then your team is not going to grow, but if your team is growing, you are going to grow. Okay, so it is what, it is giving shake hand to each other, isn't it? If you want to see, if you want to hear the voice of clap, then both the hands need to be joined. Okay, calm under stress, it speaks about emotional intelligence. Okay, we can see people yelling it out, we can see people shouting. Okay, that is not good for your health also, even for the ecosystem also. So please maintain calmness. And how you can do it, you can have, you can have these things by having proper exercise, taking deep breath, and all those things, isn't it? So emotional intelligence is must. Okay, you need to tackle with the people, hence how you can keep yourself calm under stress, that to be learned, anger management, that to be learned. Okay, so what you can do is you can listen to very soothing music, you can talk to yourself, okay, you can introspect. All these things are very much advisable. Focus on the solutions and not the problem, isn't it? If you speak only of the problem, you won't be appreciated as a leader. Okay. And why we are strategizing the things? We are strategizing the things in order to identify the obstacles in advance. Okay, that is why the SWOT analysis 135, or you can say it is 246. Okay, so you need to focus so that you can identify the obstacles beforehand. Okay, so it should be solution oriented and it should not be problem oriented. So not only the things, but healthy body is very much required, which says that healthy body, healthy mind. That is why exercise is advisable. You need to be go for a regular exercise at least 10 to 15 minutes, which will keep your body healthy. If you do the things in within time, within your limit and all those things, there won't be any red flag, there won't be any diseases, your life will be very calm. So the ultimate strategy is what? The ultimate strategy is nothing but the complete overall planning of you as a person, and at the same time your department and your portfolio. So even though your institute might be having a vision and mission, but you need to frame your own vision and mission and the core values so that you can achieve it by formulating the strategies, and you can implement it at the right time, and then you can have the fruits out of it. Okay, so this is a take home session. Few people have already responded to that. Now this is a homework. Okay, I'm having one more session tomorrow. So this is an homework. The homework is formulate a vision, mission, and roadmap for self. And similar manner, you can formulate a vision, mission, and roadmap for the department or the portfolio which you are handling. Okay, so you can capture a photo of this. And even though your institute might be having, each and every institute have a vision and mission, okay, that is okay, but you need to develop your own vision and mission for your portfolio. Like if you're handling a research and development portfolio, then you should have a strategy with respect to how the publications will be, how many publications it should be, which quality, which journals, isn't it, where you need to submit the proposals for research funding, what are the various workshops you should arrange for your people in order to build up the competency, not only for faculty members but also for students and so on. Okay, so we have reached to the end of the session, and if you have any queries you can ask. I would like to know your feedback with respect to the session, how it was. You liked the session? Anybody who would like to give a feedback? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so thank you for being a wonderful participants, and thank you, Preeti ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Shiny madam, once again for wonderful session.
Thank you.
मैं तो सुनती हूँ आपके सेशन, लेकिन हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ नया जरूर सुनने को मिलता है आपके सेशन से. So it was a great learning for me also. Tomorrow also madam is having one more session with all of us. तो कल भी हम मैडम का सेशन enjoy करेंगे. So for today, I extend my sincere thanks to respected Dr. Shiny madam for excellent session for all of us, madam. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead. Friends.
Thank you. You do the same, ma'am. Thank you. Bye-bye. So friends,
Thank you.
here we have ended with our first day. I hope you all liked all the sessions. कैसे लगा आपको? बोर तो नहीं हुआ?
नहीं मैडम, बहुत अच्छा.
अच्छा, ग्रेट ग्रेट। तो ऐसे करते करते हमें 6 दिन अच्छे से निकालने हैं। तो हम कल मिलते हैं। आज के सेशंस यहीं पे वाइंड अप करते हैं। आपको रिपोर्ट सबमिशन की लिंक मैंने ऑलरेडी शेयर की है अपने वर्ड फाइल में, उसको देख लीजिएगा। अटेंडेंस मैंने अभी भी ओपन रखी है, आज का पहला दिन है। कोई अगर भूल गया होगा अटेंडेंस मार्क करना तो प्लीज आज की अटेंडेंस मार्क कर दीजिए, उसकी भी लिंक हमने वर्ड फाइल में दी रखी है। हम कल मिलते हैं 10:15 बजे। ठीक है फ्रेंड्स, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन। थैंक यू, थैंक यू एवरीवन।
थैंक यू मैम। ओके
थैंक यू
मैडम।
मैडम।
थैंक यू।
थैंक यू मैम।
एवढा भाव नाही द्यायचा. मीच काय का म्हणते मी तुला कधीच बोलत नाही.